Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Because I'll be right. Remember about a month ago, I was like, Joe Biden ain't running a damn White House. Joe Biden can't possibly be running a damn White House. And then last week I said, hey man, I think Joe Biden is sabotaging Kamala. Remember I said that? I said when he put the Trump hat on, I was like, yeah, I think he might just be playing games. He might have did a deal. They might be sabotaging Kamala. Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself a question. And all the dreamers, dream on dreamers, those who don't want to open their eyes, stay blind. But I want you to really sit down and think for a second. In the middle of a heated race between Donald J. Trump, while there are assassins, 5 teams of assassins assigned to knocking his head to the white meat, while Kamala is prancing around, creating word salad. When I was a child, my mama and I grew up as a middle-class family, and we loved our lawn, and our neighbors loved their lawns, and they kept real good lawn care. And I grew up in a middle-class family, and when I was a prosecutor, what I did was prosecute people, because you have to prosecute people as a prosecutor, and I used my pen to put people in jail. And then I let them out of jail later because they had did nothing wrong. But what I'm saying is the opportunity economy is designed for me to give the opportunity to who I want to give it to. So we got her doing that on the Oprah Winfrey Show. So she over there being defended by Sealy and defended by Oprah. All this is going on. And then we get to Friday. Today is Friday. And so to cap off the news week, remember Donald Trump they tried to whack him earlier this week. I can't even remember what day it was. They tried to kill him, man. This is how ridiculous it is. And then to cap off the news week, Joe Biden comes out with his first cabinet meeting in 11 months with his old lady sitting at the head of the table. Now, I need you to understand. She sat at the head of the table for a reason. They did this meeting for a reason. I think Joe and Jill is saying, hey, we are in control. Now, let's just think about this. Could this benefit Kamala in any way, shape, or form? I mean, let's just keep it real. Does this benefit Kamala in any way, shape, or form? No, it doesn't benefit her campaign in any way, shape, or form. Because watch this. Kamala is vice president. Joe Biden was president. We went through this thing where it was clear that Joe Biden didn't have all his mental faculties, right? So let's just treat Joe like he's an old man. Even though we ain't got to worry about all the crazy stuff he did, sniffing on your old lady hair, rubbing on the children. We're going to ignore all that for right now. Let's just take Joe and make him an old man. It begs the question, Kamala, if this whole entire time you knew Joe was incapable of running the nation, then Kamala, you knew that Jill was running the nation. So Kamala, you knew that Joe Biden wasn't capable and Jill Biden was running the whole country. And you stood by and let Jill Biden run the nation. Now, some people may say that takes the heat off Kamala, because she can now say, well, it was Jill and Joe that did it all. No, you running for president, woman. Sister Word Salad. Little Caesar Salad. That's what we're going to call her. Sister Caesar Salad. Sister Caesar, you running for president. You trying to tell me that you ain't know that this woman was running the nation? Man, this is a damn mess. So how does it look to us? We already knew it had to be somebody other than Joe, right? How does it look to their constituents? And this is why I say Joe and Jill are stabbing her in the back. Remember, Joe went out and he did a whole bunch of press conferences. He went out there and put the Trump hat on, and Jill wasn't around. So something happened with Joe and Jill, Jack and Jill, Joe and Jill, where she wasn't out and about. And so Jill comes back and she's sitting at the head of the table. I am Jezebel. I'm the one and only Jezebel. And when you add in the fact that in her absence, out came Hillary, stumping and marching and talking. There's a war going on. A war for power. And we thought this war was over. Remember? Early this week, Hillary came out. Hillary had been on the sideline. Hillary had been on the sideline, quiet as a mouse. Now out comes Hillary. Now out comes Jill. It's almost as if when Hillary came out, Jill said, oh, hell no, Trick. I run this. I run this. Look at her. I run this. Yeah, boy, we got a lot of problems going on. And what I want to know is what Kamala knows and when did she know it? Kamala, when did you know that Joe Biden wasn't running the country, that his wife was running the country? What else do you know about what they did, Kamala? And if my little old behind sitting over here in a little old office talking to Sade and Shantae Moore all the time, because they're my two ladies, if me and my two shorties right there know this, could you imagine what people in Congress and Senate and the White House know? If me and my two shorties right there, both of them, if we know this, what the hell you think everybody else know? I think this is a complicated game. And I think this is a dagger to the back of Kamala Harris. Yeah, it's a strong dagger. It's a long dagger. I mean, they just drug it into the back of her neck just now. So now let's see what happens. We go into the end of the week with this. Sunday, we'll see. Because there's got to be some fighting going on over there now. There's got to be a lot of fighting. But let's hear what she had to say. I'm sorry, I've just been running my mouth. Let's see what she says.
She talked about the fact that sometimes the White House, in her words, surprises you. And for somebody who has worked on women's health issues for her whole career, frankly, as a teacher, but also as the second lady and now as the first lady, she said one of the things that struck her the most was the inequities in medical research, funding for medical research for women. So this is an important priority of hers that she had the opportunity to at this cabinet meeting to spotlight. And as you had that great interview with her, Peter, talking about the fact that, yes, a burden may have been lifted from her husband's shoulder in one respect with the end of his campaign, but there's still a lot of work that they both intend to do during their last few months in office here. She talked about the...
So after 11 months, they have a cabinet meeting and your wife is at the cabinet meeting. Let me see what the pundits are saying. That's that. That's that. That's that. Well, she's clearly the president. There's no doubt about it that Jill Biden is the president. All this crap that's been going on is Jill. All right, let's see what little lizard girl got to say.
I told you that President Biden would hold his first cabinet meeting in almost a year today. And he opened that meeting by turning the microphone over to his wife, First Lady Jill Biden. Here's the touch.
Hold on, Shawty. Well, I want to see what you got to say.
So we're grateful that Jill is here today. Heard that clapping. It wasn't for me when we came in. Here across previous administration, First Ladies have attended these meetings for specific reasons. This is the first time Jill has joined us, and it goes to show how important the issue is, which she's about to speak to the both of us. Today, at the top of our meeting, Jill's going to give an update on the House initiative, White House initiative to fundamentally change the approach and how we approach and fund women's health services. So I'd like to turn it over to Jill and for any comments she has, and it's all yours, kid.
So that's Austin. These are the damn generals sitting next to him. Oh my Lord. Our country is run by a committee of damn idiots.
You know, sometimes the White House surprises you.
Sometimes the White House surprises you. Why would she start it off with that? Sometimes the White House surprises you. Something done went down. Let's hear what else you got to say.
All right. So, as he said, historically, maybe you've seen this sort of thing before at the White House. It's been...
I don't remember Donald Trump opening up a meeting and turning it over to his old lady. Anybody remember that? Him opening up a meeting with all the generals and saying, nah, turn it over to Melania. I remember Melania coming out, walking like a sexy cat woman, walking down the hallway and doing a press conference talking about stuff she wanted to do with them long legs. But I don't remember no president opening it up and turning it over to his old lady.
Been, though, almost a year.
Girl, put them red glasses back on. You look kind of good with them red glasses. Girl, look at you.
Berkeley, maybe you've seen this sort of thing before.
I don't want you to
the
be a
White
lizard, though. You had them lizard eyes on the video. I don't want you to be a
It's
lizard.
been, though, almost
Look at you down them glasses like this. It's almost been like a school teacher. Go ahead,
a
girl.
year since he had a cabinet meeting. And President Biden knows that there's a war
She got to get rid of them caterpillars on her
in
eyes.
Ukraine, Russia. Russia invaded. Our closest ally in the Middle East is fighting terrorists on two fronts, Israel against Hamas and now Hezbollah. And by the way, if you're wondering why she's there, we just want to fill in the blanks. The First Lady is joining the top of that meeting to provide an update on the progress of the White House initiative on women's health research. So this is not breaking news that she was going to do that. We knew as journalists that she would be there.
She looks way too authoritative and comfortable sitting there holding this conversation. I mean, look at it. I mean, just look at the body language, guys. Screw with my girl Sam with the red glasses, looking all sexy. But watch this. Look how confident she looks sitting
For that
there.
meeting to provide an update on the progress of the White
We're
House
going to turn my girl
initiative
off. Watch it.
on women.
Just look at the body language. Look how comfortable she is sitting there. Hands, She's comfortable. Boom, 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 boom. She's comfortable. It's not like this is not her first time being in the room with these people. I mean, in this capacity, she's comfortable sitting there. She's sat at the head of the table. You don't sit at the head of the damn table in any damn meeting unless you're a boss. You do realize that when you sit at the head of the table, you establishing dominance. This is my ship. Yeah. This is my dirty sandy beach that you walking on. Yeah. Y'all just seen y'all president. Hold on, let me get my girl finish talking.
Just to show you how things were starting off. Now, I don't know how much of what's coming next with all those cabinet members will be before the cameras, but whatever we glean from all of that, and certainly from our reporting throughout the day, you will know what happens with
Put your glasses back on, girl.
President Biden, and the first time he's met with his entire cabinet in nearly a year.
If you a lizard person, I accept you on my team.
Remember, Secretary Austin went missing right after the Christmas holidays. He had an illness that he did not disclose, had surgery. The president's team didn't even look for him, reportedly, for 3 to 4 days. So getting together now and letting the public know what's going on with that cabinet, with all that's happening in the world, is critical. And we will.
Girl, I don't think it's critical. I think it's all some BS. Nah. This is the end of the week Friday. They get together as a cabinet. Let's just think for a second. What the hell transpired this week? Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this live with you guys. Let me use the AI. Hey, Gronk, can you surmise, and it's not how you spell surmise, all the political events, P-O-L-I-T-I-C, events in the news for this week. List them in order from Sunday to Friday. Let's see what happened this week, just to see, and see what the headlines show us. Because there's so much stuff that goes on. It's very, very hard. It's extremely difficult to keep up with all of it. See, even the AI is having a problem saying, man, there's been so much crap went on. How you expect me to get all this information to you right now, boy? Well, damn, Gronk, you supposed to be the best AI out here. All right, let me use godly AI. Yeah, something went wrong. I know, because you like, who is this asking me this kind of question? That's a damn good question. Give me the major political events for the last. Oh, okay. Here it is. Sunday, second assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. Monday, Vice President, Kamala Harris is involved in several events, including a roundtable with Teamsters, signaling her focus on labor issues. Tuesday, Harris participated in an interview with the National Association of Black Journalists. There was a hazmat situation in Missouri Secretary of State's office due to suspicious package. Wednesday, news coverage including various topics from political scandals to economic. Oh yeah, the interest rates got raised on Wednesday. Harris was set to participate in Unite for America live stream with Oprah Winfrey. Friday, Harris was scheduled. Why are you only telling me about this trick? See, you biased, homie. I'm not going to depend on you. Let's use my brain. Sunday, assassination attempt. I say Sunday, they're going to have to change the narrative. The narrative was changed relatively quickly with P. Diddy being arrested. So we got Sunday. We got P. Diddy. It took the assassination attempt out of the news. Coming out of last week, we were dealing with last Friday, we were dealing with the Haitians eating the pets and the dogs and everything else. So we had Haitians eating pets and dogs, which was pointing out the voter fraud. Sunday, we got an assassination attempt, which took the voter fraud scandal out of the news. Boom. We go into the news week. They have the assassination attempt on the front of the news. Diddy comes out to distract from that assassination attempt. The Fed rate, interest rate hits, further distracts from it. This is to solidify this is capping off the news week and moving us officially away from not only the cats and the Haitians and the dogs, but the assassination attempt of Donald Trump. That's why this happened. That's why she came out. Also, she's establishing dominance over everybody else, saying, hey, I'm the big dog. I'm the one that's in control and in charge, which means that there's negotiation going on behind the scenes. And it may be negotiated. It may have been that Joe negotiated with Don, like I said, but some form of negotiation is going on to where she needed to show that, hey, I'm here and you need to deal with me. You ain't just dealing with Joe, you're dealing with me. Now that could be negotiation between the Bidens and the Trumps, or it could be between the Bidens and Hillary Clinton, Obama, and Kamala. And when I look at Kamala, I just see someone who's controlled by either the Clintons, both the Clintons and Obama, or either or, right? So that's the only thing I can see it being. She comes out to say, no. It's deeper than that. Somebody dared her to come out. We dare you to come out, and if you come out and show yourself, then you're going to show the whole world that you running the nation. There's something else going on where she had to establish that, no, I'm here and I make decisions. And she did it publicly to show that she's the one making decisions. That's why she started off saying, sometimes the White House will surprise you. The issue is who she's negotiating with. Who told her that she was of no consequence? Who decided that they thought they could go around her? That's what it is. Yep, that's what it boils down to. So that's what we're looking for. We'll find out soon. We'll find out real soon.